Hello.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good. Questions today?
Question I don't know how list blessing food
Blessings?
yes.
Blessings. What does it mean?
Yes
You translated it?
translate it hard word in Thai and I don't know mean
Blessings. Blessings is religious.
religion
Religious.
What-
So
what
like
is-
Buddhist or Christian or Muslim,
oh
right? So blessings is like good luck for you from God. Something like that. I think.
good luck for me
That's what I would guess. What does it say in Thai?
I don't know mean it's a hard word in Thai
Okay.
Like when I go to temple and monk gives say something with me
To me?
to me
Yes.
and that is blessing
Yeah. God's favor and protection.
like คำอวยพร
Yes. So wishing you good luck for protection from protection from God. Not from God, but because of God. God's help.
okay
Okay?
and wisely and smart wisely
Wise.
wisely
Wise.
wise
Wise. Wise.
just why
Yeah, wisely is not the same. Wise. Wise and smart.
same.
Smart is simple. You can say you're smart. Wise is someone who's old.
old
Yeah. They're going to have like a long white beard or something. That's someone who's wise. Someone who is
old
old.
and smart right
It's smart because they're old. They have seen so many things. Anyone can be smart. A kid can be smart. But a kid probably isn't wise. So if when I see wise person, they're very old. But anyone can be smart. Okay?
okay
Another one?
no thank you
Exciting news today. Let's hear about the budget.
not good
Not good.
not good not bad
Negative? Positive? Zero?
yeah still negative
Getting better, getting worse. What's the trend? Down? Up?
still down
Okay. Maybe down. Okay. And the people above you? The people above you?
oh yeah I told
You told them
I told
you're going to fight them?
no I told the landlord
Okay, what did she say?
she said
She said?
she will talk with them
Right. And she's going to show your picture? This girl doesn't like you?
I told her never say me we tell
Okay.
you we told you
Good, okay. Good. I'm glad you told her. Okay. Okay, good. Any other news? How's your teaching? How's your English teaching going?
friend today cannot video just
Today we didn't have time
we didn't have time video
to video
to
call.
video call just a message
Okay. And what do you say? She says hello and you say hi.
simple sentence every day
Okay.
good morning what do you do about that
Yes.
how are you what use something right something
Yes.
like that.
So I don't teach people reading and writing because I'm not very good at it. First thing. Second thing, if you have too many things to study, you'll be good at nothing. Right? If you study reading and writing and listening and speaking, you'll be just a little bit good at each of them. Listening is the most important thing of all of them. If you can hear what somebody's saying, then everything else is second. Even speaking. If someone talks with you and says, watch out, danger's coming, right? That can save your life, right? That's the most important thing, is listening, and then speaking, and then reading, and then writing. So I would recommend that you don't waste your time teaching her reading and writing, because probably you're not great at it right now anyway. And secondly, it's not going to help her as much as speaking would. So my suggestion is just teach her listening and speaking if you can. But, it depends. Some people came to me and they said, John, I need to read and write because I have to write emails to companies. And I helped them with that. But usually I try to...
When I send message to you and wrong sentence, you fix for me.
No, I usually just say, I usually just say, well.
Well, sometimes you think.
Yeah, sometimes.
I think that is good. I
But
remember.
It's too many things to learn. We don't have time, right? We have 1 year. We have to improve the listening and the speaking, and that's what we're going to do. The rest, I don't think is important. But for some people it is, but in my opinion, it's not as valuable, because anyone can teach you reading and writing. Indian teachers can teach you. People from the Philippines can teach you for really cheap. People in Thailand can teach you. You don't need American people to teach you that. And so the cost is a lot less. It's not important. But to learn English from an American person would cost a lot of money. And so that's what's valuable. The rest can be learned cheaply, in my opinion. Okay. No more teaching the little kid?
No, she gone.
You said
she
ran away? She doesn't talk with you anymore?
I think she's scared.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yes, I remember. I told you all the kids were crying when I went to the school. Okay, let's hear about your exciting day.
Today I woke up at 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, you can just say 3:30. We know now. It's not a.m. We know. Everyone knows it's 3 p.m.
It's right on it?
Yeah, it's right, but you can just say 3:30.
Okay. And then I
Exercised. Mm-hmm.
And after that I took a shower and got dressed
Mm-hmm.
and went to coffee shop, and then went to
What did you do at the coffee shop?
coffee.
Drank coffee.
Just because I'm so lazy,
Okay.
don't have energy,
Okay.
and went to eat it.
Went to eat?
Went to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and then went back to my room and listened
Yes.
song
To
to a song.
listen to music.
Listen to music
Okay.
as cleaned my room.
As I cleaned my room.
As I cleaned my room.
Good, yeah.
And after that, I watched Friends.
Watched.
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 Watched. Watched.
Let's wash.
Again.
Watch.
Watch.
Watched.
Watched.
Yes.
Friends.
Friends. Good. What's happening? What's going on? I don't know.
I forgot name bad boy again.
Joey.
Joey. Joey saw some girl. I think they have relationship in the past.
So an old friend.
Old friend.
Old friend.
Old friend.
Yeah.
I don't know ex-girlfriend or not.
Okay.
He in a coffee shop, and he went to her and
Said.
said, I remember name, but
I don't remember her
I
name.
don't remember her name. He just said hello name girl.
Okay.
And you
We
look
say blah, blah, blah. If we
Blah.
can't remember, we say blah, blah, blah. He said hello, blah, blah, blah.
okay. He said hello blah blah blah
Blah.
blah
Blah, blah, blah.
blah blah blah
Blah.
blah. You look good. And she said back, yes, because my dress from new her boyfriend buy for her, right?
Okay.
Just
Bought.
if you watch, you're funny.
You'll laugh.
You
Okay,
laugh.
good.
Yes, and talk about she said to Joey about her boyfriend.
She talked with Joey
She talked to Joey
about her boyfriend.
about her boyfriend. Look good, handsome, smart, everything's good. But Joey, like feel bad,
Sad.
sad,
Yeah.
yes, and he need to fighting.
He wanted to fight.
Yes,
Okay.
he want to show women I have a good girlfriend, same, right? And
Not fight, but he wanted revenge.
again,
Revenge.
revenge.
Yeah, not fight. Fighting is like in the picture.
Oh,
Yeah, not
boxing?
fighting.
But
Revenge. Revenge.
เอาแก้แค้น revenge
What do you say?
แก้แค้น
Okay. Revenge.
revenge yes because he felt and
He felt angry.
not like angry but just just
But he has to feel something. You can't say he felt and then not tell us what. He felt angry. He felt sad. He felt.
feel not a little bit sad
Yeah. Okay.
and need to show something I have good same right and he looked at Monica.
He saw Monica.
He saw Monica and get big idea, that
Bing idea.
big idea that is my girlfriend. Good looking.
I don't know Bing idea, but he thought
Thought
I'll use my friend
use my friend
for this
for
revenge.
Revenge, yes,
Okay.
because they have a dinner tonight. Woman take her boyfriend and Joey went to talk with Monica and take her come here.
You mean Joey went to dinner with his ex-girlfriend, or he just went to the same restaurant?
Same restaurant, same table. It's all 4 people.
Oh, you mean the ex-girlfriend said, "Why don't you come to dinner with us?"
Yes.
They invited them together?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Is that and another story about another man in apartment. He's smoking. What name? I told you yesterday he smoking again.
Oh, yes. Chandler.
Chandler. In that time, Chandler, I don't understand, or I know just some people or some girl come to meet Chandler.
Came to meet.
Came to meet Chandler, and Chandler try to did everything for her like him. He tried to do everything she like him back, but I don't know they ex-girlfriend.
He was
or
trying to
friend.
please her,
Please?
trying to make her happy,
Yes.
trying to please her.
Happy with him.
Okay.
Yes, but not good.
But it didn't work.
Yes.
Okay.
And
she left.
yes.
Okay.
And another story about Rachel. I think that it happened before. Rachel about she saw her friend when high school or university.
She saw her old classmate.
She saw her old classmate.
Yeah.
Yes, but the girls look good, rich, and life better because
Had a better life.
had a better
Life. Mm-hmm.
because she talked together and
They talked.
they
together.
talk together, and her friend
Asked.
asked with Rachel.
Asked Rachel.
Asked
Rachel.
Rachel, what you do, right?
Yes.
You coffee, right? About something
Mm-hmm.
she did right now. She stay at coffee shop and
Not
live.
stay, but she's working.
She working at coffee shop
Mm-hmm.
and live on her house.
Leave.
Left
Left. Her mom's house.
left her mom house. I mean Rachel don't never stay at home parent.
Yeah, she left her mom's house.
She left again.
She left her mom's house.
She left her mom house.
She left
She left
her
her
mom's
mom's
house.
house.
Mhm.
Yes, and after that, Rachel
Felt.
feel bad,
Mhm.
and she talked with Monica. Talked with Monica and Ruby, right?
Ruby. Ross.
No. Hippie girl. Phoebe. Yes. And after that,
Rachel's mom.
Rachel's mom
Mm-hmm.
called called
Yes.
On my apartment.
Your apartment.
On at her apartment.
Called.
Call to her.
Called her.
Call her.
Called her.
Called her.
Mhm.
But Monica get
Answered.
Rachel's mom asked where Rachel
Where Rachel was.
where Rachel was, and Rachel said to Monica she so feel bad about friends and don't need to talk right now.
She didn't want to talk.
She didn't want
To talk.
to talk. Monica said to her mom,
Rachel's mom.
Rachel's mom,
Mhm.
and Rachel's mom
Asked Monica.
asked Monica, Rachel okay?
Is Rachel okay?
Is Rachel okay?
Mhm.
And Rachel
felt.
She acting is that she don't okay for everything happen, but yeah, just tell my mom I'm okay, right? All that. And Monica said to Rachel's mom, maybe call later, right?
Call back later.
Yes.
Okay. Good. After that? After the show?
After the show, I watched new TV show about game show American. I list name Spill your gust. Guts. What you say? Guts. Gust. Spill your gust.
Oh, guts. Guts.
Guts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or fill your gust. It's name TV show.
I've never heard of it. Must be new. Must be new.
Must be new. What do you mean?
New. Not old.
Oh yes, new.
Yeah, I don't
New
know.
show.
Yeah. Okay.
And after that, I went to eat again and went to my room.
What did you eat?
Som tam.
Okay.
And went to my room and then took a shower, got dressed. And I came here.
Mhm.
That is my day.
After this?
After that, I think tonight I can sleep early because I crying with someone above me.
Hopefully, right? You'll be quiet.
Yes, I hope.
Okay. Good. What time will you go to bed?
If someone above me, not
If the people
the people above me don't annoy me,
get on my nerves.
nerves.
Yeah.
I will pray before I go to bed.
Okay, but I asked what time.
What time? Oh, I hope before 5 a.m.
Good. Okay, yeah, good. That's my day.
That's my.
Okay, let's continue our story. Okay. How much farther, Lieutenant?
How much farther?
How much farther, Lieutenant?
I don't know mean last word.
Farther.
Farther,
Farther.
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 Oh, far.
Yeah, farther. How much farther, Lieutenant? Do you understand?
The Thailand.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. It's like a
I don't know lieutenant.
person in the military, like a leader in the military. There's like a lieutenant, and then there's a captain, and then a general. It's a military leader.
Lieutenant leader.
Military leader. No? You don't know military? No?
I don't
You don't know military? We learned it a few times. Military.
Oh, soldier.
Yeah. So, do you understand? How much farther, Lieutenant?
ยาว คุณเป็น it mean you'll be this how long, right?
No. How much farther, Lieutenant? So, you're the military person. You're the leader. You're the boss. And somebody is asking the boss, how much farther do we have to go?
Oh,
How far?
you mean how far
No. How far to the place where we're going?
mean location?
Yes.
Go.
How far?
Oh, okay.
So they want to say the distance.
The distance,
Distance.
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 distance,
Yeah.
ระยะทาง
So-
distance.
He wants to know the distance,
Oh, okay.
right? So if we're walking, if you and I are walking to the club, and you say, how much farther? No, okay, we're walking to the club, right? And I ask you, how much farther? What will you say?
Maybe 3 kilo.
Exactly. So that's what he's saying. Somebody is asking the lieutenant, how much farther, Lieutenant? And then the next line, I don't know, a mile, 10 miles, 1,000. You understand?
Understand.
So the lieutenant answers and says, I don't know, maybe 1 mile, 10 miles, 1,000 miles. How far is a mile, do you think?
I don't know 1 mile. I don't know how kilo.
It's not easy like kilometers. Miles are stupid. It's 5,280 feet in a mile.
5,000.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right? It's been a long time since now I have to learn metric, but I'm pretty sure it's 5,280 feet. So remember, 1 foot is about like this, 5,280 feet. So it's a little bit longer than a kilometer. I'm not sure, but it's probably like 1.3 kilometers or something.
Usually ฝรั่ง use mile, never use kilo.
No. Only Americans
Only American.
and British.
What's big?
British. London. People from
Oh.
London. They're British people. Only us. Everyone else, I'm pretty sure Australia and Canada are metric, but I'm not sure. I don't know about Australia. But everyone else is metric. So he says, I don't know, a mile, 10 miles, 1,000. Aren't you sure? aren't you sure? What does that mean?
คุณแน่ใจ Are you sure? You don't know.
Right, exactly. Aren't you sure? How can I be sure?
Another person said.
The lieutenant says, how can I be sure? What does that mean? How can I be sure?
It means.
It means.
It means.
It means.
It means. How he can do.
How do you know? How can I be sure? How do I know?
How do I know?
Yes, how do I know? You understand?
How do I know? Yes, I think.
How can I be sure? I don't like this rain. If we only knew how far it was to the sun dome, I'd feel better.
Sun dome.
Sun dome is we don't know yet. In this story, they will tell you about that later. But right now, we just know sun, right? The sun, and a dome is like this. It's a house that's like this. That's round. So we don't know what it is, but it's just they say sun and round house. So what does that mean? I don't like this rain. If we only knew how far it is to the sun dome, I'd feel better.
I don't know about rain.
I don't like this rain.
I don't like rain.
This rain, right? So remember we heard already that the rain is really bad, right? And now somebody is asking the lieutenant, I don't like this rain. If we only knew how far it is to the sun dome, I'd feel better.
If he know how he go to.
How far?
How far somewhere go to sun dome.
Yes, how far to this dome? To.
Is that make him feel better, right?
Yes, he would feel better if he knew the distance, right? So what does he want to hear? What does he want to hear?
What to see?
What does he want to hear?
What does he want to hear?
What does he want to hear?
I don't know.
He's asking a question. What does he want to hear? What does he want to hear?
He need to know this how distant.
Yes. So what does he want to hear?
เขาต้องการได้ยินอะไร
If he asks you,
he need to know this distance.
so what would you tell him?
If I know, right?
Yeah. What does he want to hear? What should you tell him?
About how much.
Make a guess. What would you say? I'm the guy, you're the lieutenant, and I ask you, I don't like this rain. If we only knew how far it was to the sun dome, I'd feel better. What would you say?
I don't know how far.
Okay, but that would make him sad. We want to make him happy.
Oh, okay. 5 mile.
Exactly. 5 miles.
5 mile.
Good. Okay. So the lieutenant says another hour or 2 from here.
Oh,
right?
Another hour.
Another hour or 2 from here.
He said hour, not
1 hour.
1
right?
hour.
So how far can be distance or time?
How far
Yes.
can be distance or
Yes.
time? Oh,
Yes.
okay, I understand.
So if I ask you how far, you can say 1 mile or you can say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right? Both of those are okay. You really think so, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
What does it mean, lieutenant?
We already learned lieutenant, the military guy. Lieutenant. Remember? I just told you.
Soldier.
Yeah. Lieutenant.
เรือโท is up, right?
Not really high, just a
Middle?
little bit of a boss.
Okay.
Yeah. You really think so, Lieutenant? What does that mean?
Yes. It mean คุณ you think that's right?
Because the lieutenant said an hour.
Yes.
And then the other guy doesn't believe him,
Yes.
right? He says, "Are you sure, Lieutenant?"
Yes.
And the lieutenant says, "Of course."
Of course.
Yes, of course. Or are you lying to keep us happy?
To keep us.
Are you lying to keep us happy?
To keep us.
To keep us happy.
To keep. Oh, you mean soldier lie for make him happy?
Yes. So the other guy says, "Are you lying to keep us happy?"
Or to keep
Us
man.
happy. There are other people. We
Okay.
haven't heard about the other people, but there will be other people because we know. Are you
Okay.
lying to keep us happy?
Okay.
And the lieutenant says,
No.
"I'm lying to keep you happy."
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Really?
That's what he says. So I'm lying to keep you happy. Shut up. So what does that mean so far? What's happened?
Happen about some man need to know how far go to Sundom,
Mm-hmm.
and when he
Asked.
asked with
Not with.
asked to
Just asked.
asked
Lieutenant.
lieutenant, and then lieutenant told him
Told him.
about
Told.
told
Him.
him about something he need to know. He need to know. Told about distance.
But do you think he's telling the truth?
I think if soldier, right?
They're all soldiers probably, but the lieutenant is probably the leader. Unless there's a captain, I can't remember, but probably he's the leader.
If they stay there, I think they know, because in a zone they live, you know.
No, I'm asking you, is the lieutenant telling the truth or is he lying, do you think?
Oh, I think too.
You think he's telling the truth?
Or if or you told me until he said shut up, right?
Yes.
I think no, not true.
Now you think lying.
Yes, because last sentence you said he lie.
I'm lying to keep you happy.
Yes, and shut up. I
Shut up.
think it's all not real. Okay,
good. So do you think the lieutenant is a good guy or a bad guy?
I think first he good guy, but still until last some man make him a little bit angry, can feel bad.
Yes.
And make him bad guy.
Yes. Good. Okay, good. They want to show that the lieutenant is strong, right? He's tough. That's what they're trying to show.
Tough.
Strong.
Strong.
Yeah, he's tough. That's why he says, shut up. The two men sat together in the rain. Behind them sat two other men who were wet and tired and slumped like clay that was melting. The lieutenant looked up. He had a face that once had been brown, and now the rain had washed it pale. And the rain had washed the color from his eyes, and they were white, as were his teeth, and as was his hair. He was all white. Even his uniform was beginning to turn white, and perhaps a little green from fungus.
Talk about some people wet because raining, because rain, and soldier see some.
They're all probably soldiers. The lieutenant is the leader.
Oh.
probably.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
About it.
the two men sat together in the rain.
The two men sat
Together in the rain.
You mean two men with same, right?
No, they sat together.
Oh, sat
so
together.
the lieutenant and the other guy who's asking the question, they're sitting together.
Okay.
And there's two more men, probably behind them, or we don't know where yet. But there's four men together. So the lieutenant, the boss, and the guy who's asking him questions are together. And there's two other men also. So there's four.
Okay.
There's four together. And they're all in the rain. Behind them sat two other men who were wet and tired and slumped like clay that was melting.
Who wet?
Behind them, who are them?
Head man.
The boss,
The boss.
the lieutenant.
The lieutenant. Lieutenant. Someone behind lieutenant, right?
Behind them, who are them?
Behind them, lieutenant.
No, them.
Them.
Who are them?
Maybe soldier. Maybe lieutenant.
The boss and the guy asking the question. Right? So there were two people talking. Right?
Boss.
The boss, the lieutenant, and the other man.
Other man ask
Yes,
boss.
those are two men, right? Behind them. So those two men.
Behind two people ask
Yes.
boss. It means have behind, right?
So there's the lieutenant
Uh-huh.
and the man asking him questions, right?
And have.
That's them. This is them.
Yes, and have behind.
Behind them are other things.
You mean have another man,
Two more.
two more
Yes.
behind them.
Yes. Them equals what?
Again.
Them is what?
Them.
Behind them. Who are them?
Them is boss and another guy.
Yes. The man asking the questions, right? Behind them sat two other men who were wet and tired and slumped like clay that was melting.
You mean people after them are
Behind.
behind are who wet and tired.
Not asked. So we have the boss and the man asking the question, right? Behind them, two other men, two more men.
Yes, two more are.
These two men are tired and wet
Oh, okay.
from the rain.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. And they slumped. This is called slumped.
Oh,
This is called
So-
slumped, right? They slumped like clay
Tired.
that was melting.
melting.
Melting. If you take ice and you put it in the sun,
Oh,
that's
like
called melting.
when people, you told me yesterday when we still in water long time, right?
That's different. So this is melting. So if you take ice and you put it in the sun, what happens?
La lai. Yes, I
Right?
know.
That's melting. Right? So they're saying that these two men in the back, because of the rain, they're melting like clay.
Okay.
Do you know what clay is?
Clay, I don't know, but I know smell.
Clay. Clay. Not play. Clay. Doesn't like me today. Clay.
ดินเหนียว yes.
So if you take clay and you put water on it, it will,
Okay.
especially if it's wet, right? It will turn into mud or dirt. So the lieutenant looked up. The lieutenant looked up. What does that mean?
Looked up.
Looked up.
Look up. Like. Look like.
The lieutenant looked up.
Looked up.
What does that mean?
Mean look like mean.
No. Looked up.
Oh.
Like this. So he was like this.
They look up.
Just the lieutenant. The lieutenant looked up. So he was going like this, and he looked up. This is looking up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The lieutenant looked up. He had a face that once had been brown, and now the rain had washed it pale.
One is brown.
He had a face.
Yes, I know.
He had a face
Yes.
that was once brown.
Once brown.
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 Browned.
Brown.
Browned.
Brown.
Brown.
Yes, brown.
Mean.
Mean, like the elephant. That's brown, dark brown.
Yes, I know, but he not keen in the fake, right?
No, he used, his skin was dark.
Dark.
Dark. Brown.
Why dark?
His skin was dark.
Oh, dark. Dark. I know. Okay.
How do you say?
Dark skin.
Yeah, his skin used to be dark,
Okay.
right? But now the rain washed it pale.
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 That means like you and me.
Oh.
No color. Pale.
You mean raining?
No. Pale.
Seed. Okay.
No color, right? So someone who's too white, like me, no color in their face, that's pale. So
Pale.
he used to have color,
Mhm.
and they're saying so much rain, now his skin is white.
Okay, I understand.
The rain had washed the color from his eyes, and they were white.
Eye.
Eyes.
Like a eye. You
Yes,
mean
eyes.
the rain make the rain have a lot make people have skin like a eye.
No. So your eyes are black, right?
Yes.
My eyes are blue. This color.
Oh.
They're saying the rain, so much rain, made his eyes white. They didn't have color anymore.
Oh.
Just all white.
Okay.
No color in his eyes. The rain had washed the color from his eyes, and they were white, as were his teeth. So they're saying the rain made his teeth really white. And as was his hair.
Hair they white.
Yes, his hair is also white.
Okay.
So his eyes are white, his skin is white, his hair is white, his teeth are white.
It means so looks so bad.
He was all white.
Okay.
Even his uniform was beginning to turn white, and perhaps a little green from fungus.
Perhaps. Sorry.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps, that means maybe.
Oh, maybe.
So even his uniform was beginning to turn white.
Even uniform.
Even his uniform
Even his uniform
was beginning to turn white.
was beginning to turn white.
What does that mean?
If his uniform is beginning to turn white, it means uniform. His uniform will turn back. It is was white color, right?
No. His uniform, like black. Maybe it was black, maybe it's green, we don't know. But it used to be a color, and now from the rain, his shirt is now white. So it
The
used to
rain-
have color,
The rain.
and now
make-
it's white
Okay.
because too much rain. Too much rain. His uniform was beginning to turn white, and perhaps a little green with fungus.
Perhaps very green. green or fungus. Fungus.
Fungus is mold.
Most.
Mold. Fungus.
Oh, la, right?
Right? So much rain makes things moldy. Fungus. So they're saying that it's green from the fungus. So it's white, but a little bit green from the mold.
Okay.
Good. Okay, let me read it again. The two men sat together in the rain. Behind them sat two other men who were wet and tired and slumped like clay that was melting. The lieutenant looked up. He had a face that once had been brown, and now the rain had washed it pale. And the rain had washed the color from his eyes, and they were white, as were his teeth, and as was his hair. He was all white. Even his uniform was beginning to turn white, and perhaps a little green with fungus. Okay? So what are they saying?
It's all they mean soldier.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant heavyweight. I mean so wet from rain.
The rain.
The rain and the rain hard the rain, you know.
Hard.
Very much.
Yeah, so much.
So much. Have the rain so much. Make they feel bad because I get from he say they look like you know rain make everything white because rain so hard.
Yes.
I
think that's true. Yeah. Don't be crazy, said one of the two other men. It never stops raining on Venus. It just goes on and on. I've lived here for 10 years, and I never saw a minute or even a second when it wasn't pouring.
Again.
Not again. Line by line. Don't be crazy, said one of the two other men.
Don't be crazy. No, it mean or don't be crazy.
Said one of the two other men.
Said one
of the two other men.
Or said to something is true for two men.
No. Don't be crazy, said one of the two other men.
Said one two other men.
So in this story, they're talking about
two men. So
we have the lieutenant.
Yes.
Right?
And
the man who was asking him questions.
Yes.
This is the most important part.
Yes.
And they said behind them are two other men.
Two other men.
And now they're saying one of the two other men.
Oh.
So this one.
Okay.
This one. One of the two other men. Don't be crazy, said one of the two other men. It never stops raining on Venus.
It never stops. I know it means raining don't stop on weekend.
Venus.
Week. Oh, Venus, not Venus. ดาวศุกร์
So what's Venus?
Huh?
Where are they?
ดาวศุกร์
Where? Where is that? What is it?
Another star.
Another planet.
Another planet.
Yes. So we have Mercury. So there's the sun, right? And then Mercury, Venus, Earth,
Oh.
and then Mars. So this story is about people on Venus.
Okay.
So these people, now we learn that they are astronauts. Astronauts. No. Astronauts.
Astronaut.
Astronauts.
Have time. Don't have time. มนุษย์อวกาศ Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So they're astronauts. And they're on Venus. And it's raining.
Okay. Have raining on Venus with astronaut.
Yes. So don't be crazy, said one of the two other men. It never stops raining on Venus. It just goes on and on.
Go on and on. Go on, I know it mean move. And go on and on is mean.
On and on.
Okay.
Like this. Never stops. On and on and
Keep
on and on and on and on and on. Like this. Never stopping.
You mean raining?
Yes, the
Okay.
rain. It goes on and on. I've lived here for 10 years and I never saw a minute or even a second when it wasn't pouring.
Pouring?
Pouring.
Pour
We
is mean
learned-
stop.
No. We learned up at the top, pouring is so much rain that it's like putting a cup on you.
Okay.
So much rain that it's like a shower.
Okay.
So what is he saying?
He said about he lived in Venus 10 years. He never saw raining stop. Right?
Yes. Even 1 second.
Even 1 second.
Right? Never even a second without rain. Always rain. It's like living underwater, said the lieutenant, and rose up, shrugging his guns into place. Well, we'd better get going. We'll find that sun dome yet. It's like living underwater.
It's like living underwater is mean like a pool, right?
No, under the ocean.
Under the ocean.
Right?
Oh.
Underwater. Right? It's like living underwater, said the lieutenant, and rose up, shrugging his guns into place.
Roll up.
Rose up.
It mean keep fake up.
No, like this.
Oh, roll up.
This is just sit up, but he rose up.
Okay.
So he was sitting like this and he rose up.
Okay.
Okay, he rose up, shrugging his guns into place.
Shaking his
Shrugging
gun.
guns,
What doing with gun? Oh.
right? So he has a gun, right?
เหนี่ยวไกล right? Shaking.
Huh?
Shaking is that?
No, shrugging is like this. So the gun is probably here because he was sitting down
Oh.
and he sat up and went like this
Okay.
to put the gun in place because it
Okay.
was probably here. So he went like this. This is
Okay.
shrugging.
Shaking.
Shrugging his guns into place. Well, we'd better get going.
We better get
Going.
going.
What does that mean?
It means
It means
we will do better, right?
no, we better get going.
We better get going. It means better about get going. About mean can do, right?
We need to get going.
Oh,
So we need, or we should, better get going. Weed.
it means
We need to get going.
we need to get going. They need to keep doing.
We need to get keep going. He's just saying, well, we'd better get going. That means we need to keep going. We'll find that sun dome yet.
Find sun dome.
We will find that sun dome yet.
We will find. It means finding.
Find.
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 F-I-N-D.
Yeah, find.
We find sun dome. It means they
It
don't.
means.
Huh?
It means.
It means they don't find sun dome already.
That's true. But they're saying, we'll find that sun dome yet. What does that mean? We'll find that sun dome yet.
They still finding
They're looking for it.
for sun dome.
Yeah. So we'll find that sun dome yet. That means we will find it. We don't know where it is right now, but we will find it.
Okay.
That's what the lieutenant says, because he's tough. And the next guy says, or we won't find it, said the cynic.
Won't find it.
Won't find it. Or we won't find it, said the cynic.
Said the cynic.
Yeah, the cynic, that means the person who doesn't have any strength. The person who says, oh, we can't do it, we can't win. The cynic.
Weak person.
Yeah.
Okay. คนทักทาง
Yes.
Person like a.
So who's the cynic, do you think? Who's the cynic?
Another.
Yeah, we don't know, but probably this guy. But I don't know, maybe one of these guys. But I think probably this one, but I'm not sure. So, or we won't find it, said the cynic. What does that mean?
Or, right?
Yeah.
It means another idea we will do. We don't need to do. Right?
Or we won't find it, said the cynic.
Or we will not find
It.
it.
What's it?
Sun dome.
Yeah, that's right. Or we won't find it, said the cynic. What does that mean?
Or we will not find it. Set from bad guy, right? Set to bad guy.
There's no bad guys. There's a team. 4 people together, they're a team. Or we won't find it, said the cynic. What does that mean?
Or we won't find it, said the cynic. Said with some man, another man.
No. So the lieutenant, the boss, he said, let's go. We're going to find the sun dome. And one of these other guys, probably this one, I don't know, but maybe this one, he said, maybe we won't.
Oh.
So the boss says, let's go.
Sentence from cynic.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just we won't find it. Just one sentence from the cynic, from the lazy guy. He says, maybe we won't. So the boss says, let's go, we're going to find it.
Okay.
And the lazy guy says, maybe we won't. Right?
Okay.
It's an hour or so. It's
Hour.
an hour or so.
10 hours or so.
It's an hour or so.
It's an hour
Or so.
or so.
Who do you think said that? So somebody said, or we won't find it, right? That's the cynic. And then someone else says, it's an hour or so. Who do you think said that?
It's an hour.
Hour.
Hour or so.
What does that mean?
มันชั่วโมง also เหมือนกัน I don't know
It's an hour or so. That's the lieutenant. He's saying 1 more hour to the sun dome.
oh one more hour for go to the sun dome
So the captain, he said, let's go, we're going to find the sun dome. The lazy man, the cynic, he says, maybe we're not going to find it. And the captain says, 1 more hour, we're going to find it.
okay
Now you're lying to me, Lieutenant.
now you lie to me
Now you're lying to me, Lieutenant.
I think lazy man
Yes.
told with bot
Said to
said to bot
the lieutenant.
the lieutenant
What did he say?
say lieutenant lie
Yes. So probably this man and this man are talking. These two men, probably we don't know about them yet. Probably they're just sitting down. So this conversation is probably just these two, the lieutenant and the cynic. Probably, that's what I think. Good, okay. That's the first page. So what happened in the first page? What happened so far?
from beginning right
Just simple. If you want to, if a kid comes here and says, "Sipti, I don't understand. What's going on?" What are you going to say? Quickly, just simply, what happened so far?
Some have a group in what name soldier right what you lieutenant have group lieutenant maybe 4 guys in Venus
On Venus.
on Venus they try or work hard because they need to find sun dome and
Why do you think they want to go to a sun dome?
because they said
Why do they want to go there, do you think?
I think they need some paid help from rain
Yes, to protect them from the rain.
yes
Right?
because
Why?
rain so very hard
What's happening to them in the rain? What's happening in the rain?
in the rain
Why do they need to go to the sun dome?
because at Venice
On Venus.
on Venus the rain never stop
Yes. If they don't go to the sun dome, what do you think will happen?
I think they gonna die
Yes.
because
Exactly.
so cold and hard rain
Good. Yes. That's right. Simple, but that's right. Yeah, good. Okay, first page. We have 100 more.
100 I have fun
Yes.
but it's hard for
difficult.
listen because word
Yes. So the problem is that you learned English and you understand the words, but it takes too long for you to put them together.
yes
Most people are like that. I say something to them and it takes 10 minutes because they learned grammar. So when I used to teach people, I would say something like, "Are you lying to me, Lieutenant?" And they would go like this. Oh, yes. And then they would answer like that. That's what happens when you learn grammar. It takes people too long to understand what's going on, and they translate. So if you ask them a question, "What are you going to do today?" And they'll say, "I'm going to go eat." Right? So that's why we're going to play this game, is to improve listening and to see what the real sentences mean, not translations, and not grammar.
Like when I watched Friends movie,
Yeah.
you have a lot words.
Yes.
I don't know in a movie, but I think I will read word. I don't know, and then I will argue, but I don't know what I can read because
Right.
just here, I don't know that it can spell.
We don't want to learn words that are not important. So you only should translate words that you hear 100 times, right? If you hear someone talking and they just say, the aperture isn't working, you don't need to translate it because probably it's not important. But if you hear someone say something over and over and over, if Ross keeps saying, I love you, and you don't understand what love is, probably that's an important word. If someone keeps saying it, those are the ones you want to translate. But if someone just says, the arithmetic isn't adding up, it might not be an important word. So just focus on the ones that you keep hearing. If you keep hearing them say something, that's going to be an important word that we want to learn. Okay, good. We're a little over today, but that's okay. Okay, any questions?
No,
Good. It was good to see you struggling.
Huh?
Right, struggling.
I don't know. Struggling.
Struggling. Struggling.
Struggling.
Struggling.
การดิ้นรน
Like this, like.
มี
What? Yeah. What's that?
about
About the story.
oh yes hard.
What's going on? I don't know.
but I try.
Yeah, good. Okay. By the end, I think your listening will improve. And then we can move on to harder questions. Okay, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Add Simpty on Instagram.
นัทธานุตละ
Yes, you can see in the description below. You can see pictures of cats or Nutella or whatever.
Nutella.
Thank you so much.
thank you
Bye
ขอบคุณ
bye.
ค่ะ บ๊ายบาย